Hey everybody, it's Christine up today with the Happy Hearts collection from Simple Stories. This is a Valentine's love relationship themed collection, but not over the top in that direction. So you can certainly use it for other things. You can see it's got a really cute color scheme with the pinks and teal and navy blue and oranges and just a lot of not necessarily totally unique Valentine's colors, but not your normal red, pink, and white. So definitely a fun collection to play with. And as always, I am drawn to the tags. So today I am going to do a layout that showcases some of my husband and I's date nights from last year. Some of them I want to save for their own big layout, but a lot of them were less of big moments that they don't necessarily need a layout of their own, but it's fun to document all the different times we went out together last year. And I mean, not that I take a picture every time, but regularly we do. So I am adding those to tags. I printed those off in 2x3 size, and I actually cut them down even a little bit smaller so that they would fit on the tag and have a margin. And you can see I cut down all of those tags. And what I'm debating right now is whether I want to use the side that has just a pattern at top and then a simple white background, or if I want to use the ones that are completely patterned on the backside or completely colorful on the backside. And ultimately, I decided I really like the colorful ones, which I don't know that I've ever used the colorful ones for anything. So I decided 6 was a good number for this. And the reason I went with 6 was because I'm using this base paper that has the flower at the bottom, and 8 just looked crowded. So I didn't get as many on there as I wanted to, but I'm still happy that I got 6 on. And so what I did try and do then is go through the pictures and decide, okay, I could do this on another layout. Which ones really I didn't want to do an individual layout on and which ones I did. Now, I knew I definitely wanted to use this paper as a base. I just thought it was really pretty, and I didn't really know exactly how the tags were going to work with it. I actually thought originally I was going to do something completely different, but as it all came together, I ended up with, again, a grid style layout, which is definitely one of my go-tos, and all these tags on there. And because I'm using a paper that's like a ledger paper, it makes it easier to line up all those tags as well. Now within the grid, I did do a patterned one and then a solid color one and then a patterned one. So that is worth noting. Now I'm going to begin embellishing. So what I did is I went ahead and pulled out all the big pink flowers from the ephemera, from the stickers, all the things. And I just looked through all the products that I had to see how many of those big ones I could find. Now, obviously, I've already got the big one in the bottom left corner, so I've got a good start on my clusters down there and inspiration for them down there. So I'm going to build those out using other, I started with the big flower, then I'm going to go to a medium flower and some smaller flowers and just continue to build up a pretty floral cluster. Again, using chipboard, using the bits and pieces, using cardstock stickers, just a variety of different products because they all coordinate great and they come together to make a nice dimensional and cluster with texture. I was going to say textural. That doesn't make any sense. So then you can see I also added on my title. I really struggled with the title for this one because the shape it needed to fit in was awkward. But I ended up liking I Heart You, and so that fit in there well. Then I'm going to add a whole bunch of hearts. Now I'm going to do the same thing I just did. I am going to use chipboard. I'm going to use foam stickers. I'm going to use bits and pieces. All different shapes and sizes of hearts. And what I really want it to look like is just a sprinkling outward from each of my clusters. So I will mix and match sizes, colors, all those things to pull the whole thing together. So really the bulk of my time on this layout was spent in building my tags. giving them photo mats, cutting the tags out, all those things. And then minimal time embellishing, going at it with kind of a formula in mind, and just pulling it all together with some of the great embellishments that come in this collection. So thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you aren't already a subscriber here, and stay tuned. Later this week I will have more videos for you. Thanks for stopping by.